Hello everyone, we are Group A and this is our Week 7 presentation for Introduction to Management, and our tutor is Miss Jane Tong. So in this presentation we are going to be talking about SWOT and its analysis on a particular organization. So what's coming? Well, these are the four main points that we will be covering on. So the organization that we have chosen is, as you can see, Carrefour. So to briefly describe it, it is one of the biggest hypermarket chains in the world. It opened its stores in the 60s and has expanded internationally ever since. Besides hypermarkets, they also operate supermarkets, discount stores, and many other formats. So the goal of Carrefour is simple: to establish stores in all countries. Next, we are going to talk about SWOT. But what does it mean? Well, it means a tool that identifies the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats of an organization. So here are Carrefour's strengths. Number one is the leading hypermarket operator in the country. Number two is able to mix local products with sought-after international brands. Number three, it's able to appeal to more affluent local consumers. So its weaknesses will be a lack of definite expansion timetable, meaning it doesn't properly schedule how to expand its outlets. Number two is overly reliant on exported French management. Now, its opportunities will be long-term scope for discount chains, meaning there's an opportunity to give discounts in large quantities. Number two, there are also several potential takeover targets in the supermarket sector, meaning let's say a giant is not doing so well in Malaysia, so Carrefour can take over that particular area and make a profit out of it. So what about the threats? The threats will be robust international competitors, as in Tesco, Walmart, it's other competitors. Number two will be an increasingly protectionist government, meaning a government will be imposing embargoes, tariffs in order to protect its local economy. It's understandable, but of course it will mitigate Carrefour's operations a tad. So here are two alternatives that the management may consider to improve the organization's strategic position. So number one is the turnaround strategy, where basically we intend to restructure the organizational operations of Carrefour. So we intend to train the locals of each region to be more French, so to speak, as in to be more efficient, innovative, and independent. So we intend the local managers as well to have a good PR with the local government in order to mitigate this protectionist stance that they may have against Carrefour. And of course, we have to hire more to facilitate the above. And its advantages is that it can develop efficient management, of course. So the better management, the better the operations and profit. And of course, there'll be a decreased centralization from the French as well. So we're not overly reliant on the French management. Now, its disadvantages would be that it will have high costs as well, because hiring people and retraining them will be pretty costly. And of course, there will be a long adaptation period for that as well. So, the second strategy that we have is the growth strategy. So we have a vertical integration here, where we intend to gain control of its inputs by becoming its own supplier, as in we will buy bakeries or butcheries, for example. So we intend to cooperate or absorb local companies to develop luxury products, as in choice cuts, artisanal breads, etc. Because Carrefour caters very well to affluent local consumers. So by absorbing smaller retailers to gain not just a deeper market penetration, but also to understand local cultures and markets as well, so we have a better understanding of it. So its advantages is that control of prices of goods to become self-sufficient, so we're able to control the prices better and adjust it as we go along in its operations. So the best strategy is the growth strategy. So because it is a revenue generating strategy, by expanding we're able to operate better as well. So, and of course we can increase Carrefour's competitiveness as well, especially since there will be a large economy of scale. Since we're absorbing other companies, we can lower costs in result as well. And of course, the local economy itself can be improved as well. And this will appease the protectionist government that we have, because we are also promoting the economy. So how do we organize this strategy? Well, one way is through decentralization, which means the degree to which lower levels employees make decisions. Uh, so local companies will be given some independence in their operations. This is because suppliers have a greater understanding about the local market. So we let them do their thing, uh, and they can continue their operations and improve from there on. But while also having some control by Carrefour as well, of course. And this is through formalization as well. So this basically means we standardize jobs, and there'll be rules and procedures for employee behavior. This is to ensure that communication between Carrefour and subsidiaries are standardized. So this is to prevent confusion with clear legal boundaries. So everyone knows what to do, and we're not stepping on each other's toes in result. So how do we do this? Well, by recruiting human resources via absorbing local companies. So we intend to absorb local companies. So the main sources of potential companies within whatever region that we intend to focus on is internal searches, employee referrals, employment agencies, and maybe the internet. So the selection process, the ones that we've identified to be particularly important will be interviews, background investigations, performance simulation tests, and financial statements in particular is quite interesting, as we're not looking for people, we're looking for companies as a whole. So looking through their financial statements will be crucial as well. So in conclusion, such weaknesses and threats can be mitigated while simultaneously improving Carrefour's performance globally. So its strengths and opportunities will increase exponentially as a result of following the growth strategy as well. So this presentation is done by us in Group A as well, and these are our references. So I thank you for your time, and have a wonderful day.